Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Time for my first fueling. I'm going to do the oatmeal. And what I would like to show you is that I just mixed it up and it just looks like liquid. So, not used to seeing that. Usually oatmeal is chunky. So yeah, it is very liquidy, not much in it. There's a little bit of chunks at the bottom, but really kind of liquid. So let's microwave this thing and find out how it is. Okay, y'all, I just managed to get it cooked. The old-fashioned maple and brown sugar oatmeal. It takes a little bit longer to make because you have to let it sit for a while. And I found that letting it sit, actually, it turned into oatmeal. Let me show you. So as you can see, it actually turned into oatmeal that's nice and clumpy and chunky, and it tastes like oatmeal. It's not, it doesn't even really have much of an aftertaste. It did at first when I hadn't let it sit completely, so I think that's key. I think you gotta let it sit to develop, and it doesn't have that aftertaste so much. So it's pretty good. I will definitely be ordering this to eat, but it does take longer, I found. So not a whole lot longer. We're talking, 7 minutes instead of 2, but there it is. So I'm gonna finish my breakfast, and I hope y'all have a great day. Hey guys, double update because I didn't film last time. I had a crud, what's it called? I had a honey chili cranberry nut bar with flax seeds and pumpkin seeds and almonds, and it was actually really good. So I am definitely keeping this one on my list, and it was really quick. I ate it in about 2.5 minutes. So it's small, it's compact, it's not dense or that funky chewy crap that the Quest bars are. So it was totally palatable, easy to eat, quick to eat, no big deal. And I just had the caramel macchiato shake. And I did what some other people have done on YouTube, and I blended it with coffee and ice, and it was phenomenal. I can eat a protein shake like this. So, and that's coming from someone who absolutely abhors them. So, it wasn't bad at all. I went ahead and drank it. Again, it was pretty quick. I think I drank it in about 10 minutes-ish, which isn't bad. So I am currently at about 60 ounces of water. I need to get another 20 to 40 in tonight, and I don't think that'll be a problem at all. In fact, I'll probably do that in the next hour or two. Anyway, I am getting cleaned up, and I've got one more fueling before going to the party, and I'm gonna take my brownie, and all will be well. See you on the flip side. Hey guys, it is about 5:10, 5:20 here, and I'm about to go to the family Christmas party, where I'm going to have my deviled eggs and my raw vegetables. But I did not want to eat 6 halves of deviled eggs, so I split my my lean into 2 portions. So I will eat an egg and a half at the party, and I'm eating 4 ounces of ground meat now, along with the rusted tomato and herb penne. And this is what it looks like with nothing in it. I tried it before I put the meat in it. I also put half a cup of tomatoes in there, but I tried it before I put anything in there, and it was good. I mean, it tastes exactly like spaghetti and meatballs. So the fact that I can just add real meat in there and add some tomatoes in there and get half my lean and green out of the way, that makes me really happy. That's not quite half of my green, but I'll get plenty of that tonight. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Merry Christmas, and this is really good. So this is what it looks like with everything in it. Okay, y'all, we're about to jump in the car to go to the Christmas party, and I wanted to show you what my deviled eggs look like because I made Santa head deviled eggs. And I cannot claim credit for this. I did find a recipe online, and then I modified it so that it is on plan. So no credit whatsoever for the design on these, but they came out really cute, so I've got to show you. Clean and Green says that you can have 3 eggs once a week for a lean. I am doing half of that because I had half of my lean with my rustic tomato penne, or tomato and herb penne. So this is just the just for an egg and a half. And no, I did not use mayo, and yes, it is completely on plan. So here are my deviled eggs. Look at the little Santa with his little pom-pom. This is one of my deviled eggs. The vegetables are in the middle. There's a couple extras, but this is what I am taking, and I have about 2.5 cups worth of vegetables in the middle dish here. So obviously I'm not going to eat all of it. I've already figured out exactly what 1 cup is, which is what I have left to eat. And that is what I will have, is 1 cup of these vegetables. I have bell peppers, I have zucchini, and I have mushrooms, therefore keeping with the red, white, and green Christmas color scheme. And just in case you're wondering and you don't want to look up the recipe, the only reason these are red is because of a little bit of food coloring. So I just dipped the eggs in the food coloring to make them partway red. And then the white stuff is actually in egg white and some meringue powder. So it's not, I'm probably going to tell people take that off. I don't imagine it'll be yummy. But the rest of it is completely edible. And it's almost all yolk. So that's why it's so yellow. Anyway, that's it. I'll let you know how the brownie turns out after the party. So just so you guys can see what I avoided eating, and I did not have a single bite, these are all the sweets that were left out everywhere at the party. Literally, you could not go into a single room in the house without seeing chocolate and candy all over the place and cookies. Hey guys, but I didn't eat it. It is after 10 o'clock at night. It's like 10:30 or so. What time is it? Yeah, it's 10:35 at night. I just had my last fueling. I'm done with the Christmas party. I ate my deviled eggs and my raw vegetables, and honestly, I really enjoyed it. And I focused on talking to the family members and some of the other guests that were there, and it was great seeing everybody, and it was a very merry Christmas Eve. And now we're about to go to midnight service, and that'll be it for my day. But I'm feeling good, and I guess the final feeling of the day was the cinnamon Crunchios, which I believe would be much better with almond milk. They don't really have much of a taste at all to them. They kind of remind me of the rice cakes, like the rice patty cakes things. So kind of like cardboard, but I'm thinking it's like a lot of cereals. If you put them in milk, I think they taste better. They didn't taste bad. They just didn't have much of a taste at all. So anyway, that's been my day. I will check in again tomorrow on Christmas Day, and I'll let you know how everything goes. Have a great evening and have a Merry Christmas.